A happy March 16th. And welcome to my daily live stream for daily messages for each individual element. All right, so before we get started, as you can see, I put a new affirmation up there that says, I am magic, right? So, one of the things that when you do affirmations, you always want to put an I am in front of it because that's a direct command to your subconscious. I am. So I just wanted to go over a little bit about the date. Today is March 16th, so we got the third month, the 16th day. If you take the 1 and a 6, it adds up to a 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. So today's energy is a 10 energy where things, new chapters are about to begin. All right, so if you take the 10 and you add it to the year 2021, you got a 5 and a 1, which adds up to a 6. So sixes are about staying in harmony with the things you want, having the view of what you want in your mind and taking the action required to go towards it. It's about being in balance within yourself. It's about being in harmony with what you want, all right? Because we do have the 10 energy, that's that new chapter beginning, all right? So a little bit of a number thing going on, which I usually start off with anyways in the mornings. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with the first element of Earth. Earth is first. All right. So, Earth signs, what is your daily affirmation today, Earth signs? Oh, thank you for little about. So, I am worthy of more prosperity and I open my heart and hands to receive it now. So that kind of goes along with that I am magic affirmation. For you earth signs, being open and feeling worthy of the magic that you can produce. With the 6 overall energy, again, that's being in balance and harmony with what you want, feeling worthy of your prosperity and opening up yourself to receiving the magic from the universe, right? So there's really no coincidence in my affirmations because when I get up in the mornings, the first thing I do, of course, like everybody else, I go to the bathroom and I grab myself a cup of coffee and I come in and I sit down and I erase yesterday's date and affirmation, and I'm like, all right, spirit, what do you want me to put on this little chalkboard? Because it is just a little thing. And sometimes the words are a little big and a little challenging and it takes a couple times to get it. But today they're like, just make it simple. And I'm like, okay. So that's how we come up with the I am magic. But again, it's no coincidence. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology card, Earth signs. Financial discipline, number 48. So you could be seeing 4s, you could be seeing 8, you could be seeing 48, you could be seeing 12. And then originally it boils down to a number 3. So 3s are about being in alignment in your true authentic self for what you want to receive. Also, 3s are about, having the Trinity around you, having the highest ascended masters, your spirit team around you. So that financial discipline, it's pink with the green Merkaba. So these are all about your emotions today. So earth signs, it's like you really need to open up your heart heart center. Okay, the Merkaba is green. Open up your heart to what you truly, truly want. All right, I'm trying to make sure all the cards flew about. Can you see the cards? I just want to make sure that you guys see the cards. Yeah, I just knocked the camera over. All right, so there you go. In case you can't see them, I'll put you down a little bit more. All right, so, have enough financial discipline, as in, our signs I feel like it's about charging for your gifts. Being able to set that price for what you are worthy, and make sure that you set it for your value, set it for your worth. Because you know what? You are that compassionate person. You are that beautiful soul who wears your heart on your sleeve. All right. So what you really need to do, first of all, you need to feel worthy of charging for your gifts. The second thing you need to do is open up your heart. Open up your heart to allow the freedom of being able to charge, being able to ask for them donations. Because you know what? Yeah, it's personal gain, but you know what? We have to be valued somewhere, right? I love giving my stuff away for free. Trust me, I'm the first person who would jump out there and be like, hey, if you need help, I'm here, and it stands for everybody. But at the same time, that's why I have my YouTube channel. That's why I do these daily readings, because why? They're free for you guys. That's why I do Freebie Fridays, free for you guys. If you want a personal reading and you want to make it personal, there's where that fee comes in. And I feel like the reason why Spirit is wanting me to tell you this is because that's what you need to do, Earth signs. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a moon card for you, Earth signs. Let's see where the moon is at. My kids are acting up this morning, so beware. Nothing will come of this situation, right? Unless you set that financial discipline within yourself. It's not personal gain. It's called the value of your time and effort. All right. So Spirit's like, make sure you enforce that. All right. So nothing's going to come of this situation unless you have that financial discipline, unless you value the truth of your authenticity and you open up your heart to the prosperity, right? You need to open yourself up. And, sand dollars are on the beach. What's at the beach? Water. There's where your, that caring and compassion and wearing your heart on the sleeve comes in. So what do you need to surrender? Surrender to inner peace, Earth signs. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So yeah, surrender to the inner peace. I see a lot of fire on there. So I feel like they want you to purify that energy of setting that I'm trying to spit it out how they're telling me, the finance part of your gift, setting the donation. If you don't feel comfortable enough for, you don't have to gouge people's eyeballs out, but just charge enough that you feel it makes you feel worthy. Okay. So you really need to just focus on within yourself, have that financial discipline, but also focus within yourself and ask your soul, what is the correct price that I should charge or ask for a donation for my services? And then open your heart to it. There's where the answer lies. All right. And then feel this sense of inner peace. Feel this sense of inner peace. And to me, looks to me like you're taking that leap of faith, right? So let's keep going. So let's pull a witch's rune for you. the moon. All right. So you really need to face some shadows. I feel like the new moon in Pisces probably brought up a lot of things for you in your dreams as well. Kids are acting up. So I feel like that's why Spirit brought you that surrender to inner peace. Face some shadows, purify that darkness, make that commitment to yourself to make these long-term changes, to feel worthy of your prosperity, feel worthy of being able to set a donation price. All right. Too, because why? Because you are magic. You are magic, earth signs. There's just no other way around that. All right. So let's go ahead and pull another card for you. Yeah, I feel like you have some inner child work. I feel like that's your shadow. I feel like you have an inner child shadow that you need to bring to the surface and feel at peace with. And then look at that inner child. She's blowing magic your way. Look at that. Look, she is blowing magic your way. Surrender to the adventure of where your heart can take you, where the business can take you. All right. So let's pull your daily tarot card. We have the Prince of Autumn, which I believe is the Knight of Pentacles. I believe so. Oh, look, more water coming through. So there's a lot of watery energy, which I feel is still the new moon in Pisces, because we still are in it. It's the 16th. So we're 3 days past the new moon, or 2, depending on where you're at in the world. But either or, it doesn't matter. You are still in that new moon energy. So the first thing that they are pointing out, I don't know how many of you know this, but seahorses, all right? Did you know that the male seahorse are the ones who have the babies? They're the only species that the male gender actually has the babies. Okay, so look, there's that crown opening. Look at the crown on the top of your head. Wear that crown proudly. So it's important to make detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get much accomplished as possible. So I feel like that's what they're talking about. Putting a plan out there when it comes to, again, asking for donations for your gifts and talents. All right. Because you know what? It's not personal gain. You are worthy of this. You can't live, and the thing is people don't appreciate free earth signs. They really don't. People do not appreciate free when you do one-on-ones. I'm not being specific. I'm just saying. I've come across a lot of people who don't appreciate free. I kid you not. And one example is down at Serenity Hill. The owner did not appreciate and value my gifts. She took a bit advantage of the situation. She did not value the free. That's the example. It doesn't matter if she had her own business or not, if she was the owner. She still did not value the fact that I gave her free Reiki sessions. I gave her free card pulls. Do you see what I mean? So a lot of people don't value free. So what you need to do is you need to sit down. You need to sit down with your guides and your spirit team. Face that shadow within you that is lingering within your spirit when it comes to something when you were a child. And then open yourself up to the magic that this little inner child has for you, because you're very magical. I feel like you've been gifted since you were a child. And then we have magic here. So here she is, blowing that magic towards you. Here, Earth sign, here, let me offer you some dust. Let me offer you some magical dust here. So that whenever you are ready to go on this new adventure, you can actually sit down within yourself and make a plan from a more peaceful state to where you will understand you're worthy and your value. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with love for you, Earth signs. Oh, we got two. So we got dreaming of you. So, and then we have watch very soon. So I feel like there's somebody out there who could be dreaming about you, literally, with the moon card coming up. You two could be meeting on the 5D realm. And I feel like this also could be, it could feel like magic to you as you're dreaming. Like, why is this person here? You know, I love you so much. But I also feel too, it's very soon there's this magical essence of you two, I feel, coming together. So we're going to go ahead and pull. That may not resonate for all the earth signs. That just may resonate for a few. But I feel like in your dream state is where you're working with your inner child as well. So yeah, retreat. You need to disconnect from the outside world, earth signs. You really need to disconnect from the outside world and connect to your inner child, because that inner child is offering you some magic in your dreams, right? Offering you some magic. And when you come out, wake up, and you come back into your reality, I feel like Spirit is telling you to journal. Journal. Sit down and make a plan. Don't run and jump in with both feet, but sit down and make a plan when it comes to what you're going to charge. Hi, Jaslyn. What you're going to charge for your gifts, what you're going to charge, you know, and make sure you make it equal to your value. You know, make it worth your time and effort. An example, when I first started reading for people, and it took me a minute to break out of my shell. I thank a certain person for breaking me out. You know, he's like, you can do this. It's like he was my backbone. So, and I'm telling you the same thing. I'm passing that energy of love down to you. Whenever I first started reading for people outside of my circle, it took me a while to learn how to set a price, right? So I did, and I set a price reasonably cheap because I am the kind of person, again, I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I didn't want to gouge people's eyeballs out either. So what I did was I set my price so low, and it worked for a minute. It truly did. Like I was getting readings on a weekly basis, sometimes a daily basis, and I was making decent money, you know. But then there came this shift where here what it was yeah, the price was low, but the time was hours. Like I would spend hours on the phone with people, and it just, and then the cards start repeating, and it was like, you know. So you need to sit down and make that plan, okay? And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I've already experienced it. So when I went down to Serenity Hill, I changed it. Okay, I changed it because, you know, whenever you're seeing clients, you can't be on the phone with somebody or in front of somebody for hours at a time. You can't do it. So what I did was I changed things up. I made that detailed plan. I made that plan. 45 minutes, $50 for 45 minutes. If you ran over 5-10 minutes, okay, it's still $50 an hour. Where else are you going to work, get a job at, and make $50 an hour tax free, right? So I'm just telling you this from my own example. I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm just using this as my own example. So you really just need to retreat within yourself. Ask that inner child, say, okay, help me with a little bit of magic here. Help me make a detailed plan moving forward on my business, okay? Because I feel like that's where you're headed. But you're never going to get that business started if you don't break out of that shell. You need to break out of that shell. Feel at peace with that energy of feeling comfortable with what you want to charge, all right? So archangel message for you, beloved. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate. So again, they are working on your spiritual soulmate. I feel you two are meeting up in the 5D realm. Now again, that's not going to resonate for everybody because I do know that I have specific earth signs who are already married. So I feel like Archangel Jeremiah is also working on in the 5D realm for that person as well, even if you are married, to help you build this business together. For those of you who are already with your person, for those of you who are not, you are actually working with your person in the 5D realm to help you feel at peace, to help heal that inner child is what I see. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your daily crystal. We have the grouse, rainbow moonstone, absolutely beautiful consciousness, enlightenment, and sacred spiral. Sorry. Yeah, I'm only on my half a cup of coffee. I'm not quite awake yet. Spirit of grouse, help me align with my intentions. Help me align my intentions with my energy as I send energy into the universe. Thank you, Aho. So beautiful. So on here, that's a piece of polished rainbow moonstone, but here's a piece of tough cut. Oh my goodness. See, I'm still not awake yet. Rough cut rainbow moonstone as well. So I love this stone. It's not been out of my sight since I bought it. So that's what a piece of rough cut rainbow moonstone looks like for you, Earth signs. So there you go. Those are your daily messages. So let's go ahead and move on into the next element. Water. Water, you are next. Water signs. All right, so right off the bat, your time stamp is 2220. So trip twos. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that, Flula Bell. All right, so something with trip twos today. You could be seeing trip twos. Always pay attention to timestamps. Even when I do videos for each individual signs, pay attention to the time because there's no coincidence. There could be a synchronicity involved in that. So water signs. So my hormones are beautifully balanced, right? So right off the bat, and what's crazy that I see these dogs. I have a little story. I am, as you all know, I started hypnotherapy class last week. Okay. So, and I finished the first week already. I just have to get together with my accountability buddy and we got to do a video and we got to send, actually we got to do 4 videos, two for me and 2 for her. And then we got to send the videos off into, off to the hypnotherapy place so they can certify us. All right. But the story I'm getting at is last night I had a hard time going to sleep, even though I had my meditation music on. And I'm like going through my head, and all of a sudden something popped in my head because I started a course while I'm waiting for the new class to open up about making scripts. And it's like I'm really drawn to this one particular kind of therapy that where you don't have to actually go through the whole long spiel to get you hypnotized. However, that's what me and my accountability have to do. But once I become certified, I can do things my way. But I had this rambling going on in my head where I was creating my own script. And in my script was a dog in my head. There was a dog. And that's kind of cool that the dog is showing up today. So, okay, so that's just a little story. I may do a little bit of it on Friday, give you a little bit of that secret to you. We're going to try. I'm not certified, but that's okay because the certification just means that it's like that Reiki paper, or the fact that I'm ordained, that paper. It's basically just a piece of paper. It's more about being confident in yourself to know that you have that power to hypnotize somebody. That's how I look at it. And two, the certification also is enables you to gain insurance, because you know what I mean, you could do insurance for Reiki as well. But the dog just popped into the script that I was creating in my head. Yeah, we're gonna work with it Friday, but we're not gonna do the big spiel that me and my AB have to do. We're gonna do something. I learned I another way popped up, and I was just like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because it's not as personal is, I guess, the word I'm looking for. But anyways, so my hormones are beautifully balanced. You can see there's a body of water behind there, and the ripples are just a flowing. There's no big huge waves where you feel like you're going to be splashed and knocked over, because if you know anything about the beach, when you first go out in, that current is very strong, and when them waves come in, they knock you down. Even though the water may only be up to the calves, it's still strong. So we have a black dog and we have a white dog there. So that is that essence of incorporating your light and your dark into a sense of a balance, being happy. Dogs are loyal people. They're loyal critters. They're very, very loyal animals. You can break their spirit down, but still they have that essence of loyalty. All right. So that's how I view dogs. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You are bringing your hormones into a sense of balance today, water signs, where you're staying loyal to remaining balanced. So what is your daily numerology card? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me pick my chin back up off the floor here. All right, so right off the bat, we got the whole card is purple. The whole card, the Merkaba, everything. So you have a master number 77, right? And what's today's date? 16th, another 7. 7, 7, 7. So you could be seeing trip sevens today as a synchronicity. So keeping yourself, integrating the darkness and the light, and staying loyal to keeping yourself in balance is also, it's helping you to ascend. I see ascension. That is why Spirit put me there, had me put I am magic. That is helping with your spirituality. It is helping you to stay focused. It is helping you to channel. It's going to help you to channel. For Lulabelle, I feel like this message is for you because of the Freebie Friday. I feel like it'll help you to step out of that cage, to step more into flying. Yeah, see, you're even agreeing with me. So I feel like you need to bring yourself, first of all, you need to stay loyal to your gifts. Open up that third eye, open up that crown chakra. I know it's saying it's a bit of a challenge there, because sevens I see sometimes are challenges, but that's okay, because when we overcome challenges and we bring that sense of balance into our emotional body, what happens is we ascend. We ascend into our magical abilities, our spirituality. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your daily Moonology card. Be bold and make the first move, right? Yes. Again, Falulabelle, you being bold, making that first move. The door is open. Spirit's telling you, the door is open, babe. The door is open. Now make that first move to fly, to stay loyal to who you are, to stay loyal to your gifts. I feel like that's your third eye. And I feel like when you're in a more balanced state and you are happy, Yeah, I am as well, Falula. I am ready to fly. I've been ready. I keep telling myself I am ready, but then boom, something always happens and it kind of like knocks me down a bit, but that's going to change. You know why? Because I'm making the changes required. Again, bringing myself into a sense of balance, being able to integrate that darkness and that light within our emotional body, and it's that overcoming them challenges of making that first move to step into your beautiful gifts, right? So let's go ahead and pull a witch's rune. Yeah, romance. Whoo! Yeah, buddy, I got two chills on that one. So I don't really feel it could be romance. I'm not going to discount that because we haven't gotten to the love cards yet. But I feel like this word right here, harmony, balance and harmony with your emotional body. Learn to have this deep emotional connection with yourself. Learn how to love yourself. Make that first move to being loyal to your own heart space, being loyal to your own emotions, finding that balance and harmony within your own emotional by learning to integrate again that darkness and that light. There's no usually if you look, this dog is running back towards the beach and this dog is running right towards you. So it's learning how to be able to give and take that shadow, and I've seen this somewhere. Take that shadow and offer it, have it come in. It's okay, shadow, I'm calling you in, you down. I don't know why that's all blurry. I'm sitting you down and I want you to have a cup of tea with me and we're going to discuss how we can work together as a partner. I feel like that's where this deep emotional connection will come in. Well, you'll be able to have this sense of balance, be able to remain calm in no matter what, right? So, for some reason, my throat chakra is acting up. So, and it just like happened all of a sudden. Let me get a drink of coffee. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. I don't know why that is so blurry. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a spiritual card for you. Oh my goodness. Falula Bell, do you need to pick up your chin as well? Because I really do. It keeps bouncing off the floor on my end. You are ascending. And I felt that with the 7-7 in today's date. She's like, yes. Yeah, so we are ascending today. And I got true chills with that. And I'm a water sign as well. I'm a Cancer sun and moon. So it makes perfect sense. So we are ascending today. We are ascending into our spiritual gifts. We are ready to walk up them steps, right? It's been a long, hard, tough journey, right? It really has. So I'm just floored right now. This is an absolutely beautiful reading. Thank you, Spirit. I just can't thank you enough for allowing us to come together this morning and for me to offer these beautiful readings to the collective. Like, I'm just so blown away. I just can't stop smiling. I would turn the camera around, but I got my morning face on. All right, so what do you need to let go of? Procrastination. Oh my goodness, look at how Falula Bell, another set of... Remember what I said about you standing on that cage? The door is open, right? Remember I said that at the beginning of our message here. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract... So you got another staircase. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up, right? So it's time. You are definitely ascending. Today is a day of ascension. Today, for the element of water, is a day of ascension, a day of um, becoming more in harmony and balance with our emotions for this ascension. So, what is the challenge that we? Oh, hi. I don't know who you are. You're new, Glaxy. I'm sorry if I pronounced that. Glam. Yes, right? So I feel like for the element of water, the challenge with the sevens coming through that you need to overcome is the procrastination. Stop procrastinating. Be bold. Make that first move. Bring yourself into a sense of balance, being able to give and take on an emotional level and keep walking up that staircase. Look at this. Be bold right here. Make the first move. Take action. So I'm just floored at this reading. I don't even I'm like so happy, but I just want to cry at the same time because I know I'm not the only one who's resonating with this. All right, so your daily tarot card. Ah, the star. Look at the butterfly. See the butterfly on there? The butterfly. So you got the major arcana. The star says you are about to take a beak. A beak. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. That's me. I got my morning voice on. You're about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, right? Fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. So we have the star card. So here again, you are divinely protected. Definitely. And I feel like you have, I know I do. That's how I channel because I don't have not one single book in front of me. Not one. Right? So I feel like Spirit is telling you, listen, and look, another seven coming through. So I feel like they're telling you, listen, water signs, you are divinely protected. Spirit is telling you, you are divinely protected, right? It is time to heal. It is time to heal that procrastination. It is time to take that leap of faith forward. Today is a day of ascension for the element of water, where you're going to learn how to, again, integrate that darkness and light, be in a balanced state emotionally, and be in a balanced state. Thank you for and all my angels. Yes. Yes, Glam, exactly, right? So I feel like look at you looking up at that butterfly, seeing that transformation happening as you are ascending. So what's really holding you back is that fear of taking that leap of faith, water signs, that fear. All right, so let's see what's going on with love. We did have the Romeo through. Yeah, an erotic activation. So there you are being activated. I feel a Kundalini activation because that's that erotic energy, Kundalini. And what the Kundalini activation is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and the heart chakra. The bottom four chakras all coming into alignment. That's what the Kundalini activation is. And that's what I feel is happening today. Yeah. Ask for and accept support from others. Let your friends help you. So I don't really feel as much as literal friends because I feel like a lot of water signs are like myself. I live a very sheltered life. I really don't ask many people for many things. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Glaxy. I'm right there with you. But yeah, Falula Bell's like, yep, me too. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, Not literally just your friends here. Ask your angels for help. Ask your angels to say, okay, angels, I have this fear. What is this fear? Why am I procrastinating? What is it that I need to face within myself that is challenging me at the moment? Okay. So I feel like you need not as much ask your friends in your circle as much as ask your friends as in your angels, your guides, your highest ascended masters. Before I start my videos in the morning, and this is what takes me a minute, is I call in my I call them in, and I could do it for you guys as well. I call in the highest ascended beings of love and light, angels, guides, spirit team, ancestors. And I call in, I know my higher self's name, so I call in her. And I also call in the fairy realm, the dragon realm, the spirit animal team. I call them all in. And I feel like that's what they want you to do as well. Call in your spirit team and ask them for support, because this is a scary step to step into the unknown. And taking the action to do so is what that challenge is. Yeah, so let's keep going. So what is an archangel message for the element of water? Remember who you are, right? Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, and you are very loved. So Archangel Michael is coming in, and he is helping you to cut away that fear of moving forward, that fear of taking that leap of faith, that fear of just jumping and knowing that the spirit, your spirit realm, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors have got your back. So I feel water signs, we are very powerful. We are very, very powerful people. And our emotional bodies and our mental bodies have a lot to do with that power. All right. So Archangel Michael is coming in. He's the one around us today, and he is helping us to remember the power within us so that we can bring that in a very balanced and harmonic way. All right. So let's pull your final card, water signs. For a crystal. So we have the praying mantis coming through, a septarian, patience, stillness, and timing. Spirit of praying mantis, teach me to be patient and trust my instincts in order to know when the time is right for action. Thank you. Aho. Talk about another action card. Action is all over your reading today. So you need to learn how to trust. Hi, Divine. Thank you for joining my live stream today. So we just did the element of earth and the element of water for daily messages. So I'm not sure what sign you are, but if you are one of these two signs and you jumped in just now, you may have to rewatch the video to get your message. So I feel like water signs, like this septarian, will help you to be patient. And I know myself, when I'm excited, I just run and then I jump in with both feet, and I usually end up getting splashed in the face. Okay, so I feel like that's where that patience is coming in. Be patient, and wait. I feel like this action energy, because we're in, okay, the sevens energy, but today's overall energy actually is a 6. Knowing when that right time is, being in that balanced and harmonic state, knowing when we need to break free and take that leap of faith. All right. So let's go ahead and keep moving. What a beautiful message, water signs. I am floored. I am not lying. See, all right, awesome that you've been here with us the whole time. Thank you for joining my channel. Please subscribe. I have an Instagram too. It's called Oracle of the Crows. When I get done with the dailies, I go over there and do divine messages, angel messages, and then lately I've been doing it's just what you need to know, but I do it in a helium voice. It's hilarious. So, make sure you follow me over there. Oh, thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Many blessings coming to you. As you see, my daily look, Lilibel, after that water sign message, I am magic. How does that correlate? Is that not perfect for Lilibel, right? Is that not perfect? So, okay, so who's next? Enough chit chat here. Air. Air signs, you are next. Okay, so air signs, what is your daily affirmation? I am a shining star. I surround myself with people who encourage my brightness. I think you may have had that yesterday, air signs. I'm not for sure. I don't remember. But I think you did. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology. Oh, okay. Well, I just go for the element. I really don't do by sign. I just go by element for the dailies. Oh, there we go. You got a purple card, a number 67. So 6-7, there is movement forward. So I see, let's see, physical activity with the purple. Okay, so on the outside you have purple. That's your third eye. Hi, Mac. How are you doing today? So on the outside you have purple. That is your third eye. On the Merkaba is blue. So the blue is the throat chakra. That's about communication. So I feel like what you're doing is you are surrounding yourself with people that you could shot. It's like you're drawing people in, air signs, is what I feel. You're drawing people physically to you. Because why? Because you are your speech, your communication is very encouraging. All right, you shining your light out there is drawing people towards you today. So we have a 67. Thank you, Mac. Blessings to you. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for joining our live stream today. So Mac, Divine, if you never met Mac before, this person always comes on our live stream on Fridays. I do freebie Fridays where I do healing and free card pulls, which is more individual. All right, so air signs. I feel like you are physically drawing people towards you today. We have a number 67. So you could be seeing sixes, you could be seeing sevens, you could be seeing 6 and 7. 67 adds up to a 13. A 1 and a 3 is a 4. So this is an energy where you are stable. You've been putting in the work to make yourself shine, to shine your light out into the world. I feel like there's a lot of communication coming through. I feel like maybe that's why my throat chakra is acting up. Because now it doesn't feel as clogged. I feel like there's this essence of communication and putting in the work, right? Putting in the work to shine your brightness out into the world. I'm an ascending Gemini. That's my rising sign. And Venus was in Gemini when I was born. So I totally resonate. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the Moonology card for you, air signs. Believe in the impossible. Believe, me too, divine. Believe in the impossible. So there you are. If you think something isn't possible, no. So I feel like air signs, what you're doing today is you are shifting. You are shifting that light. You're physically doing it is what I feel. So physically, yes, I agree too, divine. 13 is a very lucky number. I feel you are shifting physically. You are shifting physically, and you are stepping more into your power of belief and understanding. And there's where that shine is coming through. So let's go ahead and keep going, because it seems like the more cards I pull, the more things come together. So let's pull a witch rune for you, air signs. So, oh yeah, the all-seeing eye, right? So I feel like you are seeing the truth. I feel like you could be witnessing something that is like, you're like, wow. And we just went through this with the water sign, right? We just went through this with the water sign and how all the cards come together, right? So here you are. With the all-seeing eye happens to be that purple energy, the third eye coming through. That is confirmation that your third eye is opening, and you are seeing things. You are witnessing something that perhaps you may not have believed in before. All right. So that's what I see. So let's pull some more cards before we go any deeper. Yeah, oh yeah. So we have the lion coming through, spirit of the lion. So you could very well have some Leo energy somewhere in your chart. But here it is. What are you doing? You are recognizing something. What are you recognizing? The truth. The truth of what? Yourself. The truth of that light. So here you are gaining respect from other people, gaining respect from people who encourage your brightness. You know why? Because self-respect is what you are putting out into the world. That is what you are illuminating out into the world, is self-respect. So you are taking leadership today. So look at this lion. He got a crown on. He got his crown on his head. Remember what I said about the communication part? I feel like you are able, air signs, you are channeling something. Channeling something. You're able to channel. You're able to hear and communicate with the spirit world, with the third eye coming through. You are lifting the veil to the truth of your gifts. You are recognizing that you have this ability within your reality with the physical activity. All right. So because you're shining that beautiful light out into the world and making yourself sparkle, what are you doing? You're drawing the right people to you. They're recognizing that light within you. All right. Sorry. See? Yeah. See? Direct communication. See, you're already there, divine. Already there. So here you are. And I feel like before, you may have doubted yourself a little bit. There may have been just a hint of doubt. But now you're recognizing it. You're recognizing your gifts. And even though it's like, I want to say, I feel like there was people around you who maybe didn't believe in what you did. But that's okay, because they don't have to. Belief starts with self. Belief. I believe I can. I am the power of magic. You know, this is no mistake that they made me put that there. I channeled that. Everything that usually comes through is a channeled message. I am a channeler as well. I haven't done it for a while, and I'm surprised they haven't come through and yelled at me. But I get up in the mornings And if I meditate, they'll usually give me a topic that they're going to discuss something with me. And then I'll sit down and I'll channel the message. So this totally resonates with me. Totally. So I feel like you, again, you have that power as well, earth sign or air signs. See, there we are. All right, so surrendering to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend some time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So I feel like that's a physical activity, going outside, taking a break, sitting down in nature, I feel will help to open up your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. So that way you can be able, because I feel the essence of grounding coming in. Grounding your energy through taking a walk in the woods, going outside, sitting down in front of a tree. Now, if you listen from the beginning of my video, I had said about when I was going to sleep last night, I had a hard time going to sleep because my brain runs a million miles an hour. Being an ascending Gemini, trust me, I analyze every little tidbit of information that comes through. And sometimes I have that energy of over-analyzing, especially when I go to sleep. So what I was thinking about was making my own script and how to do so. And one of the things in my script was about walking in nature. I am a Cancer, sun and moon. So that is just kind of cool. I feel like that's confirmation to me that is a script that was coming through from my guides. So I feel like that script that I was going through my head last night was actually a channeled message from my guides. I feel like, I don't know, I felt like I did it before. That's what I was feeling like. This is just a natural thing for me. I must have did it in a past life because this script just came natural to me. It just like, boom. I was like, man, I should get up and get a pen and paper. But I knew by the time I would have got up and ran and got that pen and paper, I'd have lost it. So I didn't bother to write it down, but I still have it rolling around in my head. And part of the script was walking in nature. So that is confirmation to me that was my angels around me giving me the messages, lifting the veil to the capabilities that I truly, truly have. And they were right there with me. They're like, no, you need to do it this way. And then I would start off again and be like, yes, that's the way you go. So I feel like that's you too, for all the air signs energy out there. Even though, of course, they're going to resonate with me because I'm the one doing the card pulls. But I feel like I'm not the only person out there. You know, I've come to the realization that I'm not alone. Yeah, right? So, exactly. So, I'm not the only person out there who has these capabilities. See, you're the same way, Divine. That's how I am. That's why I didn't get up and grab that piece of paper, because I knew as soon as I put my foot on the ground, it had been gone. So when I woke up this morning, the energy is still around me. So I am going to literally sit down and channel it and put it together. And then I may join me on my Friday live stream, Freebie Friday. I do healings. I open up my distant Reiki healing and I send Reiki healing out to everybody. We usually open up the Freebie Fridays with a meditation, and then I send healing to everybody. And then whenever we're done, I close down with a nightly meditation and wish everybody the best and tell everybody I love them, because I do. I am such a loving person. So I just, that's just who I am. So Divine, make sure that you jump on Friday and enjoy some of that. But I'm thinking about doing a little bit of hypnotizing. Okay, I try to remember to have my phone recorder handy so that I can just pick it up and speak what they, that's funny that you said that because I had thought about that. Recording stuff like that. I don't have my phone. It's like the bare necessities. But that is a good idea. I'll have to remember that. Thank you for that tip, Divine. I will definitely keep that in mind. So your daily tarot card for the element of air. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The High Priestess. There is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. And wasn't we just talking about that? And look at that script. Look at the owl carrying that script. Let me see the script on there. And I was just saying about that. Look how beautiful that butterfly is. There's a butterfly there. Look at the moon in the background. This card is representative of Pisces, by the way. So the new moon we just had, right? I love it. It is so beautiful. Those are my colors. Purple and black are the colors of my my business, so to speak. That's why I got the purple and black card. By the way, I made these. I hand made them. So the High Priestess is coming through. So trust in your spiritual gifts. Trust in what is coming down through that crown chakra, because nothing is going to be hidden today. Nothing is going to be hidden from your divine intuition. So you need to believe in what you're seeing, believe in what you're feeling. Reflect upon that, and because that's where that light comes out. Yeah, see, I love it. Divine, you're an amazing soul. Thank you so much for joining today. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a love card. What's going on with love for air signs? Yeah, interference. So there is somebody interfering in your love life today. There could be a third-party situation. Yep. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So I feel like I don't really feel like there is exactly another person interfering as much as the past is interfering in your heart space, right? So you really need to let go of the past. You really need to heal the past, because that is what's happening. The past energy, past people in your life have interfered in your heart space. Your heart space is about, well, our heart is the air chakra, right? The heart is the air chakra. So I feel like that's why that heart space energy is coming through with the romance angels. So as you as you forgive the people in the past who have hurt you, and you release it, and you learn the lesson of why these people interfered, I feel like there's a major lesson involved in the heart chakra. And I feel like, again, the heart chakra is the air chakra, and it's about how you believe. So I feel like there were some people around you who interfered in your belief system. And I feel like they had told you in the past, oh, you don't have that capability. You're nuts. I don't believe in you. And my son literally told me, Mom, you're a witch. I'm going to burn you at the stake. I was rolling. I'm like, really? You're really going to tell me? Like, yep, I'm going to hunt you down. So he doesn't believe in my abilities, even though he's exactly like me, except a male version. He is too, truly exactly like me. But he doesn't believe in himself. So I feel like that's what's happening. I don't really feel like when it comes to love that there's literally somebody interfering in your love life. I just feel like there is past interference. Yeah, I totally agree. Now, me being a Cancer divine, I don't have no problems. I love everybody. It's just who I am. And I'm always giving people who don't deserve it chance after chance after chance after chance. And that is where my interference is. So I feel like for the most part, though, I feel like it's people who what you're going to do is you're going to just find the people who encourage you now. Because today is a day of letting go and healing people who have interfered with making you feel like you don't have them guess. Bringing down your belief system, closing that veil on you, right? So that is awesome. So let's go ahead and pull an Archangel message for you. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand, right? So that's where they're telling you to pause and reflect. Pause and reflect that everything is happening as it's meant to. And there's a hidden blessing within it. So you need to trust today. You need to trust in your intuition. Yeah, more purple. You're exactly right, Divine. More purple. Mr. Crowley. You hear my cat talking in the background? All right. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for you, air signs. Crystal card for the element of air. Carib. Iolite, spiritual journey. Yes, yes. This owl to me symbolizes wisdom and knowledge, like that higher wisdom and that higher knowledge. So spiritual journey, endurance, and duality. And it happens that I actually do have one of these stones. Or crystals, sorry. So Spirit of Caribou, though I may face arduous times, remind me of my endurance to see this journey to the end, right? To see it to the end because everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. All right, so Spirit of Caribou coming through with Iolite. I'm going to have to dig that stone out and carry it with me today because it's going to help shine that light. It's going to help shine that light and to draw the correct people towards you. All right, so those are your messages, air signs. So let's go ahead into the final sign, which happens to be fire. Fire signs. All right, so let me get a drink. You're welcome, Divine. You're very, very welcome. All right, so fire signs. Well, I might as well shift that because I got a late start, so we'll just go ahead and all right. So let's go ahead and pull your daily affirmation. Oh, see, a Sag rising, so you might as well stick around for the fire energy. So your daily affirmation, fire signs, is I transform my life by transforming the space in which I live and work. All right. So, so today is all about transforming yourself, fire signs, by transforming the space in which you live in, where you work at, and your life in general. So that makes sense because if you take the 1 and a 6, you get a 7, and you add it to the 3, that's a 10. That's a 10 where you are working on yourself, the 1 energy, by letting go of things that no longer serve you, like moving forward in a very light energy. That's what I feel. And then again, You have the 10 plus the 5, which is a 6. That's about being in that balance and harmony with yourself, with the people that you work with your life in general, where you live at, with the people around you. So the daily numerology card for you, fire signs. Oh, yeah. Look at that. A double 88. So today's for fire signs is going to be pink. So we have a double 88. So what are you doing? You are mastering something. What are you mastering? Opening up and being more compassionate. That whole card is pink. And I'm telling you, it's a bright pink too. So that's about standing in your abundance, standing in your emotional body, but being more compassionate with yourself, with where you live, with where you work. But I feel more it's about yourself. And the thing is this is something you are mastering today. Mastering transforming your space into a more caring and compassionate and abundant energy. So if you take them to 8 fire signs, what do you get? 16, right? So again, it lines right up with the date. So there you are. You got that 16, which adds up to a 7. So what are 7s about? Being patient. But not only being patient, it's about reviewing things. Reviewing your feelings with the pink card. They're reviewing the compassion that you have within yourself. Reviewing how you put yourself out there. We have the 8. That's the infinity symbol. What you put out there, you get back. And you're realizing that. Why? Because you're reviewing that. You're reviewing that energy that you put out there. And you're making that conscious choice to transform it. Transform your life. Be more compassionate, because now you're understanding what you put out there, you get back. All right. So let's go ahead and keep moving. What is the new moon's energy? Really? I apologize for that. My cat just ripped. You know, they have the whole freaking house, and yet they... You need to go lay down somewhere, bad boy. That was bad. All right, so back to the messages. Mr. Crowley come running through, got caught up on the cord because I have my phone plugged in, ripped the cord out of my phone, and I have 2 of them, and they're a handful. This one's just running amok today, and I don't know what his issue is, but he needs to calm down. Oh, I love him so much. Oh, okay. Emotions are running high today. So the moon's energy for you fire signs is your emotions are, and that makes sense why you would have the pink energy there. And that's what you're transforming, because you're understanding that what you put out there, you get back. And your emotions are super sensitive. They're super sensitive because you're understanding that through reviewing what you need to let go of letting go of what you put out there. So back to, I can't believe this cat. He's something. They're going to fight, so you're probably going to hear some screaming in the background here. I have 2 cats. Mr. Crowley, that's the black and white tuxedo one, and I have a striped one. Her name's Stripes, and she's a draw. All right, so here we go. You got the sun card popping out. So I'm being pulled towards the healing energy. So I feel like you're healing some emotions, and that's why they're running so high, is because they're coming to the surface to be healed. All right. Yeah, that Mr. Crowley is a trip, man. He's a trip. He's, like I said, he's a tuxedo kitty. He has a third eye. Yeah, he does. I don't know if I can show him or not. Hold on a second. Mr. Crowley, look here. See? He has a third eye. And there's my stripies. So those are the two kitties. All right, so the sun is shining down upon you today. And what the sun does, I know, right? What the sun does is they illuminate things. What are they illuminating? These emotions that are coming to the surface that need to be healed. Because I feel like for some of you, maybe not all of you, I feel like you need to start making more positive choices in your life, right? Make more positive choices in your life about what you put out into the universe. So I feel like, and it could be something with your masculine energy, bringing that sense of balance between your masculine and feminine energies as well, because our emotional body is the feminine energy. That's the sacral chakra. The sun is the solar plexus chakra. So the sacral is your feminine, and the solar plexus is the masculine. So bringing them into a sense of balance will help you to transform your life, to be able to understand what you put out there, you get back. So I do feel, fire signs, there is a sense of healing coming to your emotional body, which is going to be very transforming. It's going to help you to open up and be able to perhaps communicate on a more compassionate way. I also see you're going to gain the strength. You're going to gain so much strength within you to create this very transforming space in your life. That's what I see. Yeah, this cats are a trip. I'm telling you, they're like dealing with two-year-olds. So, spirit of the apple. So there is, there is good news, perhaps an offer. Maybe you want to make an offer, maybe an offer coming in towards you. But what really pops out to me is you are being tested. I feel like you are in a test phase on a spiritual level. You're in a test phase. And that's why your emotions are so high today. I feel like a bit of over emotional. So you're being tested on a spiritual level to gain some sort of strength, maybe to make an offer, to make more positive choices in your life. So let's go ahead and see what you need to surrender, fire signs. Wonder and awe. So here comes stripes. Video bombing everybody. So surrender to the wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the wonder and awe in all life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So they want you to surrender to the magic of your life. Sense the awe and wonder of how you can transform your life. Look, I transform my life by opening up to the magic of the sun, by doing some healing on an emotional level, being able to be in the flow of your abundance, being able to flow on the emotional body, being able to make more positive choices in your life. Have this new beginning. So you're definitely being tested today, fire signs, so pay attention. And open yourself up to this transforming energy, because what are you doing? You are mastering something. You are mastering something on an emotional level. Oh, I forgot a card. Okay. So we're just going to put that there. It fell out of the deck. So let's go ahead and pull your daily tarot card, fire signs. 5 of Autumn. So the Five of Autumn is the Five of Pentacles, and you got the manatee coming through. And if you look, the manatee is swimming in water. So focusing upon the negative or worrying about money or your career can block your progress. Because you trust and because your trust and faith are at a low point right now, it is the best time to start your own business or become self-employed. So it's not the best time to start a business. It's not the best time to become self-employed because you need to start trusting in what is transforming in your life. So the Five of Pentacles is somebody is definitely focusing on the negative, and that is why your emotional body is coming to the surface, right? So I feel like you are literally standing in your own way today, fire signs, and that is your test. You are standing in your own way today because you feel this sense of being singled out. You're focusing on, whatever you're focusing on, but it's in a negative energy and you need to heal that. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, I see isolation, coldness, abandoned, feeling left alone, like you don't have nobody else around you, nobody understands you. So you really need to heal that energy because that's just your emotions. That is your emotions that is causing you to feel negative. And what is it doing? It is blocking your magic, right? It is blocking your abundance. So that's why the sun's shining down through, telling you need to heal. You need to heal what is blocking you. And what is blocking you is your own emotions. You're focusing on the negative aspects instead of the positive. All right. So this was the card that popped out of the Arrows of Love deck. So delight and desire. So what is it that you truly desire? What is it that makes you... I see the cake on here. If you look, there's two people. What is it that you truly, truly desire on an emotional level? What is the sweetness to your soul? All right, so let's go ahead and pull a romance angel for you, fire signs. Free yourself, right? You need to free yourself from the negative energy. It's time to take back your power and transform it. The magic is in your hands today, right? Again, open to the magic of every day. I am magic. There is no mistake that Spirit had me channel that and write that on there. There is no mistake in that. So again, surrendering to the magic, freeing yourself, taking back your power from the negative emotions, because what you truly delight and desire is your abundance. There's where your growth happens. So you're being tested today. You're going through a test phase. So if something happens and you get triggered, that is why. So I feel like somebody's going to get triggered today. All right. So Archangel message. Yep. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So yes. So you're definitely being tested, and you need to clear out your chakras because there is where your power lies. I feel like with the sun there, that's that solar plexus. I feel like you need to take your power back in that solar plexus. Take your power back in your emotional body, which is your sacral chakra. And as I am saying that, my nose, it feels like I got a feather tickling it. So there could be some sort of good news. Maybe you're wanting to offer somebody some good news, or there could be some sort of good news coming towards you today. So you're being called upon to clear out them chakras, take your power back, because I feel like your emotions How you feel about yourself, maybe you don't feel worthy of this magic, it's blocking your abundance. It's blocking your abilities to manifest something, fire signs. So Archangel Metatron saying, call upon me. I'll help you clear out them chakras. I'll help you. So the sacral chakra is your emotional chakra. That's your feminine. That's that's where your feelings are. And the solar plexus is your masculine chakra, which is the sun chakra. So the sun chakra, the solar plexus is where your power is. So your own negative energy, feeling abandoned, is actually blocking your power. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for you, fire signs. The turkey, sodalite, abundance, sacrifice, and altruism. So let's go back here. What was your daily numerology card? Abundance. So, Spirit of Turkey, help me always remember that by selflessly lifting others up, I am also lifting myself up. Thank you. So, carry the sodalite stone with you today. It'll help you to see what you're sacrificing. Yeah. So I see me and you're going to get along just fine, divine. I'm a number person as well. I see numbers everywhere. I see trips all the time. It doesn't matter. As soon as I step out of my house and I go on an adventure, whether it's with one of my friends or relatives, the first thing that I see is trip digits. Everything, our whole life is based on numbers, if you think about it. The time we were born, okay, I was born at 3:55 a.m. Then you get, it's attached to you a social security number, right? I'm not going to say that, but, and then the day you were born, I was born July 14th, 1969. Everything from the time you enter into the world, you got numbers attached to you. It's all about the numbers. 2164. Oh, you're only a couple years behind me. Yeah. So, it just, our whole life is nothing but a big ball of numbers, and they don't teach us that in school. We have to learn that. Yeah, I was born right smack dab in the middle of summer, July 14th. See? Oh, really? Well, you tell your sister happy birthday. That's my birthday. Connection. Oh, correction, 7-1. Okay, well, there's only a few days between us. So, yeah. So, with that being said, there you go. Those are your daily messages, fire signs. So, like I said, everything revolves around numbers. And yeah, they teach you a little bit about numbers in school, but let me tell you, what's the point of learning algebra? Why did I never had to take algebra. They didn't have algebra. I wasn't forced to take it when I was in high school. But nowadays, they force you to take algebra. Not everybody uses algebra. What does X plus Y equals Z? How do you add numbers? Or letters, I mean. How do you add letters and get a number? I never did understand that. What part of algebra does it have to do with our everyday lives? I don't understand that either. I consider myself a very intelligent person, but you know what made me intelligent? Life. Because I'm all about the hands-on. So yeah, but numbers is everyday part of life, regardless of the time you wake up, the dates, everything. So, and I feel like numbers are so cryptic as well. So, yeah. So again, Well, the dailies are out there now. Letters do add up to two numbers. Look, have a look at gematria. The letters do add up to numbers. I'm not discounting that they do. I don't understand it. I never really was much of a math person. That wasn't my specialty. But I winged school. I didn't even really try. I just went through it because I had to. I had no choice. The law says you had to. But I'm more interested in things where I can upgrade myself, like the hypnotherapy class, the Reiki class. Those to me are the kinds of classes that we need to take. I'm not saying that we don't need to go to school and learn English and learn grammar and, learn this and learn that. I'm not discounting none of that, but I just feel like they cram too much stuff down our throats that we really are not a major necessity. Not everybody is going to go to college and have this bachelor's degree in math, and I feel like they should make everything an option, but they don't nowadays. But, anyways, so yeah, the key 369. Yeah, that I do agree with. And that's really crazy that you brought that up because my life numbers are, I think it's 169. Those are my life path numbers. If you're interested in the numerology part of your path, got me IQ tested by the government. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what my IQ is. I guess it's really not important because I really don't care, but because I may not have like a bachelor's degree or a master's degree in anything, but let me tell you, I have a lot of wisdom within me that I don't even know sometimes where it comes from. Like I was saying last night about that script that was running through my head. And I'm like, okay, well, it just felt so natural. Kids in first grade should not know the importance of 369, the keys to the universe. I think kids in first grade need to be kids. They need to learn the basics. And, when I was a kid and I went into kindergarten, that's the purpose of kindergarten. Ergo, the reason they pulled me out of class to IQ test me. Um, Nowadays, before a kid starts kindergarten, they have to know so much stuff. Now, I am all about teaching your kids what they need to know, the basics. I'm all about that because I have three children. I had to teach them. But the point is when I went to school, that was the purpose of kindergarten. How to, learn your numbers, learn your colors, learn your alphabet. That was the whole purpose of kindergarten. Nowadays, I don't even know what the purpose of kindergarten is. You know, I remember I was always looking forward to recess. All I want to do is just go out and play. You know, but I feel there's too much stuff pushed upon the kids nowadays when it comes to an education starting from kindergarten because you got to know all this stuff. You already got to know how to count from 1 to 10. You already got to know your name, your address. You already got to know, which I think is a good thing, of course, but you already got to know all this stuff before you can even enter your kid into kindergarten. Well, why don't you just go ahead and enter them into first grade then? Because they already know everything. It makes no sense. At least that's my opinion. You leave my pet alone. My little video blogger. All right, Divine, thank you again for joining my live stream. Exactly, Divine. I couldn't have said it better to myself. I could not have said that better to myself. And that is so true. They are. I mean, I'm not a God person. I'm not disclaiming anybody who believes in that. I believe in spirit. I believe that we do have our angels. I do believe, in the afterlife, of course, because I'm a medium. I believe in all that, but I just don't believe that there is one thing that is a God. And the thing about going to school, they took that out. They took that in one nation under God. What was so wrong with that? Why did they take the prayer out, or whatever you want to call it, where we used to stand up? You remember, and I'm sure when we would stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance, put our hands on our hearts and say the Pledge of Allegiance, they don't do that anymore. Why? I don't understand it. They're taking everything out a little bit at a time. And I feel like the kids need to learn that. I feel like the kids who had to stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning has more respect today. Let me know if you agree with that, Devon. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut this live stream down and move on into thank you. Exactly. I'm going to go ahead and move into my next phase of messages, which is Instagram. My Instagram page is also called Oracle of the Crows. So you can stop over there, and if you want to check on Divine Partner messages, that's my next step. I also do what you need to know, just a little 30-second video. Sometimes I do that, but I do post all kinds of different stuff. Wonderful meeting you as well, Divine. You have a blessed day. Love the purple hearts. I'm glad that you resonated with the messages. I'm glad that the Divine sent you my way. And you have a wonderful day. Much love and light. Mwah. Okay, that's fine. But you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you all tomorrow morning. Blessed be.